out of the darkness and bring me into your light. And I don't care who I get to as long as I'm by your side. When they call down and big I just wanna be with. Wanna be so close, I wanna be wrapped up in your presence.
My name is Tracy Sewell, and today I want to ask you a question. What is your why? Why is it that you do what you do? Why is it that you have a business? Why is it that you want to move forward in ministry? What is your why? And if you know what your why is, do you remember, are you keeping your why before your face? You know, back in the day, I used to sell life insurance. Yes, I was a sales agent a couple years ago. And I remember having to meet with my boss every single week. And we had a target sheet that we had to go through. And I hated it. I really hated it because, I had to pin down every single action that I needed to take right for every week until the end of the month. And it built so much things in me. It kept me being persistent, being consistent. It built discipline in me. I want to say thanks to my boss then. I gave him a lot of hard times, but really and truly those principles, they have stayed with me. And being in Christendom, I realized that these principles are godly principles. These principles are godly principles. Now, I want to share what it is that we used to do. So, each week, I had a target. So, my why, as I spoke about why before, my why was ensuring that at the end of the month, my paycheck made sense. So, at the end of the month, I needed to have at least over 200k or 200k in order to pay my bills. So I needed to sell at least like 10 policies for the month in order to achieve that target. So what I had to do, I had to look at how many persons I needed to reach out in order to send 10 policies for the entire month. Now, I needed to reach out to at least 50 persons or more in order to send the 10 policies per month, because you can't reach out to 10 people and expect to sell 10 policies. No. I divided that 50 in weeks, 3 weeks. So I had 3 weeks to meet my target. 50 divided by 3, round it off to 17. No. 17 persons, reaching out to 17 persons on a weekly basis, it sounded like a lot, but when you really do the calculations on a daily basis, so you divide 17 by 6 days, because you're not going to work every day of the week. So however many days of the week I worked, I divided it by that. So I divided 17 by 6, and I would get 2 to 3 persons that I needed to contact each day, or I needed to sell each day, right? So I had to reach out to those people every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So every day I reached out to at least 3 prospects. And each day I would get 1, I get a 2 here, I get a 3 there. Week 2, I get a 1 here, I get a 1 there. Week 3, until the 3rd week. At the end of the 3rd week, I had 8 or 9 sold policies. And that brought my target to 90%. 90% target. And, when you look at it, if I didn't put in those strategies, how would I have sold so many policies so that my paycheck could actually make sense? Now, looking at myself now today, I'm in ministry, I'm for God, I'm doing the work of God, and that's all that I am interested in doing. And my why is to help you to reach your target. How many souls do you want to see? How many souls do you want to win? Where do you want to take your ministry to? Where do you want to take your business to? Do you have a goal? Do you have a target? Where is it that you want to, what is it that you want to see at the end of each month or at the end of each week? You cannot do these things without actually strategic planning. You have to set your targets. No, people may say that the world system and in Christendom is two different things. But listen, remember I said it last week. How can I build a build without first counting the cost? It's the same thing that you're doing. I'm telling you, the world, the systems that they have created and they are successful at, it's really godly principles that they have taken and they have made it their own. And we in the Christendom are not using these principles that God has given us. Now look at Jesus, for example. He had 12 disciples. He started out with 12 disciples. What did he do? He taught them everything that he knew. He showed them. He helped build faith in these believers. And what did they end up doing? They are now creating more disciples. And their disciples have created disciples. And it goes on and on. Where is Jesus' ministry now today? Over 1 million, I could say even billions, because he had a strategic plan. He had a why. So I'm reminding you today about your why. Why did you go in ministry? What are some of the things that you need to see happening in your ministry? Because our ultimate goal is for the kingdom, is to see souls saved, transformed. Now, what are some of the things that you are doing to get there? How are you going to get there?